This is a big problem. Because right now they're thinking, oh, this is clickbait, blah, 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 blah. Show them around the corner. This is a serious problem. So as you can see, we are leaking something. We need a tow truck to get this car back to... I love this car, you guys. And Dave loves the Murcielago. We having a rev off? These two cars together. How amazing do these two cars sound? Dude, the best. So you guys, we're on our way to the DDHQ. We have a bit of a problem. It's actually a huge problem, and we're gonna show you what it is. We just can't seem to get these renos going properly. Powering down the car, powering up me. I'm cheating on Celsius today because there was none at that Chevron that we were just at. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Daily Driven Exotics. We are back, the DDHQ, where the renovations have become renovation nightmares. I'll explain why. If I can get out of this car holding a camera and a Red Bull. Oh. It's literally chaos. Is it chaos? Oh, dude, there's so many things happening at once. Here we have a Golf livery forklift now. That's randomly here. I don't know where that came from. You'll see that in a minute. Oh, it's probably Bob's. Oh, Bob. Someone's borrowing our neighbor's forklift. So, Dave, we have, I said, renovation nightmares. They went from dreams to nightmares. This is a big problem. This isn't some clickbaity shit. This is actually a huge problem. How sick is that? What? That electrician is weird. Let's get this party started. Damon needs a little hit. No. Get out of here. What? Well, first of all, this is a problem. And sitting here. What did you do to the floors, by the way, Dave? You did that. I asked you, hey, Damon, you can do a burnout in the minivan? And you said, sure. And then you did a burnout that basically smoked out the entire building. Cut a hole right through the epoxy floor. I cut a hole right through. Now, that's not the major problem. It looks like a big problem. Let's explain. And normally it would be, but this is not. I'm not going to say so much. I'm going to show a little bit and explain after for the dramatic effect. Because right now I'm thinking, oh, this is clickbait, blah, 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 blah. Damon, show them around the corner. Does that look like clickbait to you guys? So, hold this up. This is not vinyl. We did not vinyl our floor. This is not a vinyl. This is epoxy flooring. We learned something after the fact. What did we learn? We didn't check our links or do our research. It turns out we're very close to the ocean. So, do you want to help me with this and explain to me how we screwed up? There's a lot of water under this building, isn't there? We found out that this is very damp. There's a lot of moisture in this concrete. We didn't realize how much moisture. Apparently, there's too much just to put epoxy on top of concrete. What do we need to do? We need to actually put a protective barrier now, we've learned.
Regrinding the whole concrete.
My man, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. And we're doing a moisture test to see the exact percentage of the moisture and the pH balance to make sure which moisture barrier or maybe urethane cement to put down to protect it. So that way next time we don't have any delamination or anything. I've never seen anything like this before. This is the first time that I've had it come up this easily.
Like it's coming up like it's vinyl almost. Like not supposed to do that. And look at this. This hasn't even been ground down yet. It's just peeling off of this concrete because it's too moist. So this is a very rare. The owner of the company was like, I've never seen this in 30 years. The good news is they warranty it. So we're gonna work on this together. We're just gonna get fixed. It actually looks wet. All the floors in the entire, all of them have to get redone. All the floors. The whole they're brand new. So what's crazy is when you guys said we up and put the lifts in the wrong order, technically it worked out. Right. It worked out in our favor. Which is why you guys wondering why we did the big burnout on the floors. We knew at that point they were getting replaced. We would not do that to the brand new floors. We are assholes, but we're not f***ing assholes. That's right. So normally, obviously, the only way to get these floors up normally would be to grind them. So at least it's an easy job to pull up. Holy that's insane. I told you it comes off in big sheets. It's like unwrapping a car. There's something actually very satisfying about this. That's insane. It's insane. Look at the water. Holy shit. This is how we discovered it. It started to bubble. Yeah, so we noticed some bubbling like this here, and we popped one, and then the rust water came out.
You do renovations, you learn. Hopefully you don't make the same mistake twice. There is a risk right now, which I'm really upset about, that we might not be able to do epoxy floors again. If the moisture is too high, there's no sealant available that'll actually stop this from happening. It sucks. The life by the ocean is always so grand, despite the fact you have a cocktail in your hand and you can always see the ocean animals, which are known as fish, commonly.
They been on it, drum on the rail. I wrap it, I bag it, I pack it for sale. Got feeling on speed out, hit me to chill. Like
Murciélagos. I want to hear this car.
Oh, toaster.
On my crashed, very rare manual LP640. David, what did you do?
Well, here's the last update you guys had was they wanted to rebuild the car. The first quote was $300,000 by a local shop in Kelowna that has not experienced Lamborghinis whatsoever. They never even lift the car in there to look at it. They walked around and said, yeah, $300,000 should cover it. So I found the only Lamborghini certified repair facility in Western Canada. They're in Richmond, very close off of Raymond. I called them and they said, oh yeah, we fix these cars. They're very hard to work on and some parts you just can't get. So send it to us, we'll take it apart and do it. So the update this morning was the parts bill, just for parts, was $380,000. I would have guessed, man, at this point that bill is going to be probably close to $550,000, $600,000.
I want my car back.
Well, as you know, we've told the audience, if they do write the car off, we get our insurance money and we get to keep the car. So we could rebuild it ourselves, and at that point, probably do something special with it because, let's be honest, we're not going to spend $500,000 rebuilding that car. But maybe make a big go-kart out of it. Maybe I take your engine and transmission and put it into my car. You can have the seats to sit in the bathroom or something.
Oh.
I'll make it a toilet seat. I'll make it a toilet
We
seat.
rebuild it, right guys? We rebuild it. Okay, welcome back. Day 2. Listen, the shop's in absolute shambles. It's a disaster. The good news is that if we leave, which we love to do, leave the work to the professionals, the lifts got wired, and we're trying to find someone to do the plumbing for the air. That's a bad hand gesture.
Yeah.
We're trying to decide what car we want to take because we're going to Vegas, baby!
So we have a really good problem. We've all these cars. Now, the biggest thing is it's a 4-hour road trip through the desert, and it's hot as 110 degrees in Vegas.
Correct.
Right now. I don't think we should take the Gumball 3000 SVJ just because it needs oil service.
I think we should take it because I don't trust driving a Diablo. And I'm not driving the Carrera GT to Vegas.
Adding, how many miles is Vegas?
Enough that if we went there and back, it's gonna be like 1,500.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
It's a lot.
We are not complete morons with cars like that.
I honestly think take the SVJ, even if it's got a little bit slightly dirtier oil.
Now, the other question is, do we bring two cars? Do we bring the Murciélago? I haven't done a road trip in this car. I actually haven't done a road trip in a car in years because COVID and then we did Gumball in one car, so I do want to get some legs in this car. Is the Vegas the right choice with 110-degree weather? This is a Murciélago, they're finicky. So do we roll the dice? Do we back out and be big? Or do we be DDE and take two cars, one slightly janky?
You take that car, if it breaks down on you, it's your problem.
You just leave me like that?
Yeah. I would. Get that 1% of the company back.
In the spirit of DDE, we'll take the Murciélago.
Let's take it.
We'll take two cars, we get some cool shots on the strip. And I have to know how reliable this car is. Until you drive it, you don't know. We can't go to Vegas without coffee. Vegas is known for its coffee.
Oh, I need some coffee.
Do dance, do the dance. There's a lot of lights on that dash. Right now, our ETA to Las Vegas is 4 hours.
Welcome to the official, unofficial DDE Gumball only 2-car rally on its way to Vegas. Beef jerky, or do you want real food?
I am hungry. I am wondering how the Merc is gonna do in the Las Vegas heat. These cars are known for running hot, so I'm gonna have to watch the temperatures. Murciélago gas cap, same as a Gallardo. Damon, remember that story you told once or twice about the gas cap?
Nope.
All right, road trip update, you guys. There's some major traffic. I think it's an accident. So GPS is actively putting us on these back roads. It's one of my favorite parts of doing a road trip is all the places you get to see. Now GPS, it'll take you to places you never think to go because it obviously watches traffic patterns and so forth and gives you the best road possible. So I've been all over the world, mostly America, but all over the world at some level, and seen some pretty cool places. And there's nothing better than doing it in a supercar. Reminds me of that trip we did in Japan. I talk about it a lot because it's one of the best memories. I would actually call that a core memory, something I'll never forget. Where I drove that Lamborghini Huracan Aveo from Tokyo all the way to Kobe, all across Japan. I'll never forget that. Is the desert as cool as Japan? Depends if you like cactus or not. We haven't made it very far and we're already running really hot. We're not quite overheating yet, but it's getting close. This is gonna be a problem for Vegas because Vegas is like 120 degrees right now, and this isn't even that hot. All right, pulled over. This is a serious problem because we have like 3 hours to go, so I don't know what to do right now. Let's see what's going on. Maybe it's a gauge error. Let's see if it's actually hot back there. Well, there's the culprit. It's either leaking something, or blew a rad cap, or blew a hose. So as you can see, we are leaking something. It's obviously coolant. I'm sorry, getting hot. It was driving fine. I was just watching my gauges. All of a sudden I noticed it going redder and redder. This is Murcielago life. And where are we right now? I don't know where we are. In the middle of nowhere.
Route 66, I'll tell you that though. The highway is backed up bumper to bumper because there was a big accident. That's why you can see this massive line of cars and people driving by saying, "What's up, dude?"
So we're gonna need a tow truck to get this car back to...
We're like 2 hours away from our shop. Coming out right here. I wonder if it like blew along like the radiator back here that the fan's on.
Because these are all hose clamps, so maybe we'll get lucky and just pop that back on and screw it on if something didn't break. All right guys, this is DD. We'll make the best of this. We're on a road trip. Dead Murcielago, and we're gonna fix it ourselves.
We'd need the tools to get the diffuser and the bumper off to even get to that thing. Murcielago life. We're right where all the traffic is, so everyone can honk at the dumb Lambo owners.
In all fairness, it's been a while since you've seen a Mercy on a tow truck, so it's kind of nostalgic. Hey, it's like good old memories of Mercy on a tow truck. I've been here many times. Rallies with your wife one time. I'm gonna have this sent to Lamborghini Newport. But I'll send it that way. I'll hop in the SVJ, and we're still going to Vegas. We're still going. And we said at the beginning of the video, we're not sure how this car would do in the heat and all that. But now we know. This car's gonna stay in LA.
This is a don't leave it further than 100 miles away from the dealership car.
Route 66, we're parked on the shoulder. You'll see 2 Lamborghinis, both of the doors up.
Oh, yeah, I think I see someone in quite a distance up the way. There's like 2 cars parked next to each other.
Yep, one's black and one's got camouflage wrap on it.
Yeah, I'll be there in about 3 minutes.
All right, brother, appreciate it. This is Damon's first time having to be on this side with a Murcielago. I feel like you. I just need some more muscle now.
Get some tattoos in Vegas.
Oh, I see a tow truck. Oh, the rescue! The rescue is here. All right, guys, the moment we're waiting for. There's our rescue right over there. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if he was prepared for some YouTubers. Jokes aside, Hayes Towing's doing an amazing job. They're here in half an hour, all that traffic. I'm gonna drive this all the way to Irvine to Lamborghini Newport for $500, which in this traffic, in this heat, in this world we live in right now is very, very cheap. Sounds like Damon after spicy food. Steph, how are you? It overheated on me. Okay. It still drives though, so I'll drive it up.
I'll drive it up and we'll strap it down.
All right.
Oh, it's all dripping out now. As soon as you put it up there. I'm thinking that the hose just popped off. Oh, it's pissing out real good.
Well, Mr. Fryer, feels like we're kind of in a way LOA as we talked about it, how these cars handle the heat. So I kind of
put it out there and us, you Dave.
How many times I've done this with you,
Yeah, but I don't ever put it out there.
Yeah, you do.
I drive the car and I'm like, it's gonna be bulletproof, and
no,
then
you don't.
Then it's not.
Damon's not happy about this because he had a haircut appointment with a very special hairstylist, Alberto Rafonzi, and I was gonna miss it.
Do you have all the contents you need out of your vehicle?
Dude, we're going to Vegas. We're going shopping. I left my clothes in there. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, collab, forced collab. I'm joking around right now because I make light of it. It does suck. I was looking forward for a road trip. Car broke, but that's life, and I can't change this. I have my best friend slash business partner with me. We have another Lamborghini right here, and we're going to Vegas.
See what he can catch on the way there with that.
Grab a hitchhiker.
Just let it dangle. Just let it dangle.
All right, Murcielago. I love you, but I hate you. Look at this. It's still f***ing. Holy fudge.
Route 66 has forever been tarnished thanks to you.
I'll drive. Oh, we're still gumballing. All right, what's up, buddy? How you doing? There we go.
That was a really good choice to take that car today. Can't trust any of those.
The same thing happened with other Mercy too. Like we feel like we'd be driving good, and we're like, let's take it on the rally, which we did, and then it was on a tow truck and transport. But again, like you want to drive these old cool cars, it comes with sacrifices. That's just the nature of it. And you still have to love it for what it is. Knowing that it's so hot in Vegas, I was like, yeah, these cars don't like being hot. Even Aventadors don't handle heat that well, so it is what it is. We'll see you again soon.
Speak for yourself. My Aventador handles the heat no problem. That's went to Palm Springs, which was actually hotter than Vegas. No issues.
You know, sometimes when you talk, I just want to Either cover you or slap you. Okay, the road trip continues. We don't stop, Vegas. You can't keep us out. We're going shopping. Supercar shopping in Vegas. Well, a whole lot of nothing out there.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the desert. We're still in California.
It's like crazy traffic. We were just saying we've never seen this much traffic all the way to Vegas before. The current temperature is what?
43 degrees Celsius.
Hey Siri, how much is 43 Celsius in Fahrenheit? 110 degrees Fahrenheit.
There you go.
110. Whew, that's hot.
It's toasty. 45 degrees Celsius here.
Ready?
Holy sh**. Oh, wow.
It's hard to describe. The best way to describe it is like opening the oven door when you're cooking a pizza. Only instead of what's washing it, you climb in the oven.
Is this what pizza feels like?
I was just saying that.
Pizza feels
Yes.
That's wild.
Woo. I don't think I've ever felt this much heat before. If you want to unwrap your car right now, I could do it in 15 minutes.
Oh, it'd be so easy.
You'd pull, it would all fall off right now.
My dad and I did a road trip out of Vegas on motorcycles. Fun time. We had the best time ever. And on the way back in to Vegas after a 7-day road trip, it was 123 degrees. It was one of the hottest days on record in Vegas in like however long. 7 years ago.
The wind is like a hair. I don't use a hair dryer obviously, but it feels like a hair dryer. Hey, it feels like a hair dryer.
It's something that if you've never, ow, the car's hot. It's something that if you've never ever experienced temps this hot, go put your blow dryer on if you have one on high, or turn an oven on and open the door and put your hands in as close as you can.
Exactly.
It actually feels like hot on the skin.
2 hours to go to hit the strip. Day clubs, beach clubs, pool parties. Only no beaches in Vegas.
I want to see a car collection.
Going to Vegas, baby!
950 horsepower. So you're actually gonna let me drive this thing? Holy sh**. This thing is nuts. I love it. How genuinely scared are you right now?
Oh, that sounds cool! Might be the scariest car I've ever been in.
Dave wants to put his whole life savings on black.
I actually don't gamble. Like, I've never ever gambled ever in Vegas in my life. Never done it. I just don't have the interest for it because I also don't have any money. But
Well, it's because you have a bad taste in your mouth because you've gambled twice and both times got divorced.
yeah, it's expensive. Every first of the month.